Chris Boswell, ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. For a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, Sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Rodgers going up top again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
third and short yardage. It's Rodgers. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd down, Rodgers. It's me. That's Woods. Woods brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 40 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We'll try and run it here with Warren.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll put Addison in motion. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. Now a handoff. Jones. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being...
That one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 23.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers now. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. He runs straight ahead with Jones. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 20. It'll be a Vikings first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he'll get about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. A run. And here's Mason. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings extend their advantage to 14-3. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First down for Aaron. A throat behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second down, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Third down, 3 to go. Here's Rodgers. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Again, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays, because you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down.
He finds Austin with the grab. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A first down throw from Rodgers. A nice throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down. 2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before third down. Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 34 yards.
34-yard attempt.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this stays a 2-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. We're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Here's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 36 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Rodgers on 1st down. To the outside, he's got Smith. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Back north. 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to try it here again. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On third down, they go with Warren. And that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Alvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Steelers 10. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A give now, it's Jones on the zone read. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
To the air, on third down is McCarthy. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Austin to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
42-yard line.
First down for Aaron. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one down the field, but the wind-up incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
14-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play, but those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
2nd and 11. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 3, Jordan Addison.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. He's to midfield.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is not the way. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Jalen Royal. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Warren, and he's going to go back, taken down at the 6.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Here's Rodgers. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Steelers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. And they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
Makes the score 38
following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Chandler now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw in the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Now Warren. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, Minnesota. They'll run. This is Mason. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
On third down, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Rodgers going up top again. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll try again here. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Rodgers now. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up second.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride back to victory. that'll just about do it. For Greg Olson and our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This
X,
ain't
X,
what you
X,
want.
X.
This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X,
This ain't what
X,
you
X,
want.
X.
This ain't what you want. Damn.
Shake it down, shake it, shake it down, shake it down, shake it, shake it down, shake it down, shake it, shake it down, shake it down, shake it, shake it, shake.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Cutting, man. Cutting, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. give me a hug again. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back. I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it then we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.